On behalf of International Networkers team, I would like to welcome you to this awesome opportunity. I remember sitting down, probably like you're doing so right now, and as I watched this presentation, I thought to myself of the great opportunity that I had in my hands. We're the entrepreneurs of the 21st century, and as we all know, time changes, and the ways of making money in the 20th century is definitely not the way to make money nowadays. Unfortunately, many out there are not even aware of this. We're here to make a change in your life, so listen up and listen closely. Just make sure to keep an open mind and stay focused, for the information that I'm about to present to you will hopefully change your life, as it did with mine. Whenever you turn on the radio, the television, or read a newspaper, all you see are bad news. People losing their jobs and filing for bankruptcy, families left without a home because of income reduction and layoffs. But there is one thing that affects all of us, and that is inflation. The paychecks that people receive tend to stay the same, but the cost of living keeps increasing on a monthly basis. Therefore, many people have to stretch their dollars to make ends meet. In the 20th century, we had several changes in the ways of making money. For many years, farmers and landowners were the ones making a great living. With the invention of steam engines and mass production, people started moving into the cities and working for companies like Ford and DuPont. Working at a factory would pay enough to make a good living, but with the development in technology, robots started taking some of those jobs. To top it off, internet, mass communication, and outsourcing wiped off many jobs off the chart. A perfect example is in the banking industry. Nowadays, you can make deposits, transfer money, order checks, and even resolve a dispute from your smartphone without even having to talk to anybody. Now we have two choices. We can either become a statistic, or we can adapt and make a positive change in our life in order to get ahead and make a difference. Now let me ask you a question. How would you feel if time and money would cease to be an obstacle in your life? A lot of people out there are considered successful because of the money that they make, but a lot of times they don't even have time to be able to enjoy it. Now there are others who don't make much money, but they have all the time in the world. Let's think about something else. How would you feel if you had the time and money that you wanted to have? Let's think about that for a second. Would you live in the house that you're living in right now? Would you drive the car that you're driving at the moment? Would you take the vacations that you normally take? Or would you change the way that you live? If you look at people, the vast majority of them are limited by the amount of money that they make. They drive cars they don't like, they take vacations on a budget, and live paycheck to paycheck. Now wouldn't it be nice to be able to purchase your dream car, buy your dream house, and take that long vacation that you deserve? Wouldn't it be nice to be able to be free to do whatever you wanted to, whenever you wanted to, not having to ask your boss for permission to go on vacation? And the best thing about this project is that you can do this from the comfort of your home. You don't need a retail space, you don't have to deal with employees, or have to work with payroll or anything like that. Through this business, you will be able to live the lifestyle that some people only dream of. Through dedication, not only will you be able to provide for your family, but you will reach financial freedom. And remember, whether you're poor, middle class, or if you're doing great, there is always room for improvement. Now, what options do we have to increase our income? What options do we have to reach the dreams that we talked about? A lot of people might say, well, let's take that dream vacation and put it on a credit card, but that is not the way to go. That dream vacation is going to end up costing you a lot more money than you wanted it to. Or you could say, well, we can live a better lifestyle if my wife works. And if my wife already works, then maybe one of us or both of us can get a part-time job or another full-time job. Well, having a second boss or putting more hours at work is not going to give us the financial independence that we're looking for. Others might say to invest in the stock market, but here you need money to make money. And if you don't have extra cash, then you might not have the luxury of risking your life savings in order to make a little bit more money. Another option is to have your own traditional business. But for personal experience and from what I hear from friends and family members who have had their own businesses, it's a pain. Having to deal with employees, contractors, suppliers, and just business in general. Being the first one at the business to open up and the last one to leave. And after everyone gets paid, guess who gets paid? The owner. And that is if there's anything left. Some business owners even have to come out of pocket in order to make ends meet. I wanted to have my own business, but I knew that I didn't want to be involved with a traditional business. But what options are there? Now, for me, the best option was the opportunity of the 21st century. It's called network marketing. Now, what is network marketing? Network marketing is something that we do on a daily basis. We just don't get paid for it. How many times did we recommend a movie or maybe recommended a restaurant and we don't get paid anything to do that? Now, with network marketing, we get paid to make a simple recommendation. It's something we do all the time. We just don't get paid for it. Now, in order to understand how network marketing works, we need to understand how traditional marketing works. Now, let's take a product. Let's take a Pepsi bottle, for instance. It's made in a factory, then it goes into a wholesaler, a warehouse, a store. They spend millions of dollars in commercials, and then we as consumers purchase it. Now, the traditional marketing, factories keep about 40% of the money, and the middlemen, they keep about 60%. With network marketing, it works completely different. Our company, for instance, only keeps 36% of the money. The other 64% is paid to people like me. And that's what being a network marketing entrepreneur is all about. We make money for doing something that we already do. We make a recommendation of something that we like, and instead of this company paying millions of dollars in advertising, they pay that money to me, pay money to you and other people that are involved in this business. When we make a decision that is going to affect our financial future, it is very important that we get advice from the right individuals. For example, if your car breaks down, are you going to trust your buddy to experiment on your car and have him try to fix it? Or are you going to take it to a qualified mechanic to make sure that it's done right? Now, the same thing goes with your financial future. You're not going to ask Uncle Bobby for financial advice if Uncle Bobby is broke and has no clue about finances. Now, we're going to pay attention to what the experts have to say. Let's take the first book, for instance, The New Professionals, written by Charles King. Charles King has a doctorate in business administration from Harvard University. He says, "You get immediate income and a major long-term residual income. It is the most powerful business model in the new economy." The second book, Why We Want You to Be Rich, written by Robert Kiyosaki, and here they say, "If I had to do it all over again, instead of building a traditional business, I would begin to build a network marketing business. Network marketing is the perfect business." Now, remember, and Robert Kiyosaki is saying this, not me. Now, the third book, it's called The Next Trillion, written by Paul St. Pilser. Paul was Citibank's youngest officer at 22 years old, and he was the economic advisor to 2 United States administrations. So this guy definitely knows what he's talking about. Now, in his book, The Next Trillion, he says, network marketing is positioning itself to be the next great economy. Now, let's be smart. Let's make sure we listen to people who are qualified. Let's be smart, and let's listen to what the experts have to say. Now, what benefits does network marketing offer? In order to understand this, we need to understand linear income. Linear income is when we get paid only when we work. We trade our time for money. When we work, we get paid. When you don't work, you don't get paid. Now, with this, you dedicate 8 to 12 hours a day. You have a scheduled time, so you have someone who tells you when to show up, when to leave. You have a limited income. Limited in what way? Limited in the amount of money that you get paid by the hour. And then if you're an hourly worker, it's by the amount of hours that you can put in. There's only 24 hours in a day, so you definitely can't work over 24 hours per day. Now, with this system, your life is controlled by someone else. With this system also, after you dedicate 30 to 40 years, you get the retirement. Now, whether it be Social Security, or maybe you have a 401k, or maybe you might have both. But Social Security, the amount of money that they pay you, it's not enough. And that's the reason why you see so many people out there that are in their 60s and their 70s and they're still working. Now, they're not working because they don't have anything else to do. They're working because they don't have a choice. They need to work because the Social Security check that they're getting, it's not enough to be able to survive. So if you want to live in a different way than these people are living right now, which is sad, you have to do something different. On the other side, we have residual income. Residual income is an income that keeps on coming for the rest of your life for something that you've only done once. Now, I thought to myself, who makes a residual income? Well, residual income, it's made by singers, it's made by authors and inventors. Now, how do they do this? They dedicate a lot of time to a project, and after they have it done, like for instance a singer, they'll have a CD, And every single time one of those copies sells, they make $1. Now you might ask yourself, $1? It's not a lot of money, but when they sell 20 million copies, they're making $20 million. The same thing goes with authors and inventors. Now, I'm not an author, I'm not an inventor, and I'm definitely not a singer, so how was I going to be able to make this kind of money? Well, network marketing pays us a residual income. With the system that we have, we dedicate about 1 to 2 hours a day, we have a flexible schedule, unlimited income, and we are able to control our own life. We can reach financial independence from 2 to 5 years. We've had great success stories from a whole bunch of different people in our company that have been able to reach this financial independence. Now, let's look at the left side. We've got linear income, which we can retire poor in 30 to 40 years. On the right side, we have residual income, where we can reach financial independence. It's not retirement, it's not a social security check, it's not a 401k. It's financial independence in 2 to 5 years. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out this. It's really easy. You have 30 to 40 years of hard work or 2 to 5 years of good work in order to reach financial independence. Now, when this was shown to me, I said financial independence with residual income is the way to go. Now, what company makes this possible? 4Life Research. Our founders, David and Bianca Lisenby, are a couple of great values and principles. They started this company back in 1998, so we've been around for over 15 years. Our company is international. We're in over 107 countries and in all continents. So whether you want to do this business in the US or anywhere else in the world, you have no limits. It's all up to you. Our company, it's based out of Salt Lake City, Utah. It's actually a place near Salt Lake City that is called Sandy, Utah. And we have this building that you see in the background. Those are the world headquarters, and that is where most of our products are made. We also have a lot of offices all over the world, but this is our principal office. Now, this company, it's a company that dedicates a lot of its money in research and development. So we're always coming out with new ideas, with new concepts, and it's something that it's really gotten everybody excited because we've had so much success with this company. Now, I could be here for hours and telling you great things about our company because it's the company that I work with. But what do other companies have to say about our company? And we have to look at the acknowledgments that we've received. Success from Home, it's a magazine that you can get anywhere. They dedicated over 95% of one of their issues to 4Life Research because of all the success that it's been having. Not only that, but we're in direct selling news. We're in the 100 million club. Obviously, in order to be in the $100 million club, you have to make over 100 million. And we're way past that. Not only that, our next goal is to be able to reach $1 billion. And the way that we're going, we're going to be there pretty soon. Not only that, but our company has been having a tremendous growth. Ever since we got started, we had never had a decline in production. Every single month, even through the recession that we've been going through, our company has had a lot of success. Not only that, but we were in Inc. 500. Inc. magazine is a monthly business magazine, and once a year they publish Inc. 500. What is Inc. 500? Inc. magazine gets 20,000 privately owned companies in the United States, and they rank them from 1 to 500, 1 being the best. Now, if I told you we were like number 300 or 400, that would be really good. But we were not 2 or 300, we were number 15. Not only were we number 15, but number 1 through 14 had nothing to do with network marketing. It had nothing to do with the wellness industry. Now, what price do you put on your health? I believe there is no price on health. It is the most important part of our life. Without health, we cannot work, we can't even enjoy life. A lot of times we don't focus on our health because we feel good, and many times we don't even think about it until it's too late. 4Life transfer factors are protected by multiple United States patents, as well as many pending patents worldwide. Not only that, but every day the 4Life Research and Development Department, which is comprised of in-house scientists and a board of certified health professionals, look for innovative ways to support the health of the entire body through the immune system. 4Life product supports my ability to live a healthy and vibrant life that I always wanted. Now we have over 80 different products manufactured here in the United States. So whether you're thinking about losing those extra pounds or just want to replace your typical energy drink that you're currently using with something healthier, we have something for you. We even have kosher and halal products as well. You definitely can't go wrong with a 4Life line of products. Now let's remember one thing. This business is about telling people about something that we like. It's not about selling the product. The product sells itself. Now there's always going to be people that see an opportunity in the sale of our products, and that is great. You can make more money that way. I'm just not the kind of person that likes selling, but if you got that talent, then go for it. What I'm good at is telling other people of something that I like. Just like when I recommend a movie or a restaurant, only that with 4Life I get paid for doing that. Now, let's look at how we can get started. As you can see, the first step is to fill out an application. When you fill out that application, you're going to get a number, you're going to get a code. And with that code, you have access to our network worldwide. You can do this business in any part of the world that you want to do it. The second step is to be able to buy the entrepreneur packet. With this packet, we get to try a whole bunch of different products, the best products that the company has to offer. Now there's other ways of signing up other than with a packet, so ask the person that told you about this business and they will tell you the other ways. Third step, if you want to do the business, you have to consume 100 points every single month. Now let's remember, this is a worldwide business. This is a business that is in over 107 countries. So different countries are going to have different monetary systems. So how do we keep track of everything? We base everything on points. So on a monthly basis, you consume 100 points. If you're in the United States, 100 points could be from $100 to $130, depending on taxes, depending on shipping. But let's take the 130 as the highest, and let's consider that our monthly investment. And in return, you get a product that is good for your health, and you're able to do a business worldwide. Fourth step is to share this business with other people. Share the product, share the ideology of being able to achieve financial success through this company. Now, before we go into any more details on how to earn money with 4Life Research, let me ask you a question. Would you be willing to invest $130, which is the 100 points that we have to consume on a monthly basis in order to get our products? Would you invest $130 if you were going to get a $900 check at the end of the month? Of course you would. You're getting a $900 check. Now, would you invest $130 if you were getting a $2,000 check at the end of the month? Of course you would. I thought of the same thing. Now, let's take that to another level. This company only asks for us to invest 100 points, $130 on a monthly basis. Let's say we're getting a $17,000 return. Would you be interested in a company that with a $130 investment out of your pocket, you have the possibility of making $17,000 a month? Would you be interested? Yes, of course you would. Now let's keep that in mind when we talk about how we earn money in this business. As we mentioned earlier, the way that we make money is by making a simple recommendation. We tell other people, and that's how we get paid. Now, do you think you know at least 6 people anywhere in the world who are interested in making the kind of money that I just talked about? 6 people that are visionaries just like you, that say, hey, I don't want to live, the life that I'm living right now. I want a change in my life. I want something different. You think you can find 6 people that think just like you, that want to get ahead in life, that want a change in your life? Well, the example that we're going to give is based just on 6 people. Now, with our company, you don't have minimums. So it's not like we're going to ask you that you have to introduce, X amount of people on a monthly basis. There's no minimums. There's no maximum. So there's no limit with our company. Now, if you've answered yes to the questions that I just asked, then this business is definitely for you. Now, let's take the 6 people that we have, for example. And these 6 people that we have, we're going to teach them how to do the exact same thing that we're doing. They're going to consume 100 points every single month. And now we go into the second level. The 6 people that we have, we teach them to do the same thing that we did, which is get 6. So 6 that tell 6 friends about it equals 36. So we're going to have 36 people in our second level. Now, let's remember one thing. This business is about helping other people. So once we have the people that we're working with, we're going to help them out as much as we can so they can also obtain success. And that's how we have a high retention rate, because we're not only about signing people up, we're about helping each individual reach success, and if they succeed, we succeed. So let's keep that in mind. Now, the 6 that get the 6 turns into 36. Well, we repeat the same thing. The 36 get 6 turns into 216. So you've told 6 people about this business. You duplicate it because you taught them how to do the exact same thing that you were doing. In return, they were doing the exact same thing, and now you have $2,000 on a monthly basis on a part-time job that you're only dedicating 1 to 2 hours on a daily basis. Now, isn't that wonderful? Now, the beautiful part about this business is that the only requirement that you have from our company is that you consume 100 points on a monthly basis. When you go up in revenue, when you're making more money, you're still consuming those 100 points. You're not asked to consume any more than that. So that is beautiful. Now, from the first to the third level, you will always make those percentages as long as you're consuming your 100 points. Now, for the fourth level down, you do have to qualify. Now, the first position, which pays you 6% on the fourth level and on, it's the diamond position. Now, we've had people that qualified for the diamond position in a week. The vast majority of people, they take about 2 to 3 months to qualify for the diamond position. It's nothing that's impossible. It's not hard. As long as you stick to the system, you can easily do it. Now, as you can see, the 12%, it's the percentage that you get paid once you reach the presidential diamond position. So we go the same scenario. We have 1296 people at 100 points. Now, I'm only going to go up to the fourth level. We get paid all the way down. In certain cases, we've got people that are making money on all the levels. Once you reach the international level, you get a percentage of the gross sales worldwide. So there is no limit on the amount of money that you can make, and we have a lot of positions, a lot of opportunities for advancement with this company, and this is only one of 9 different ways of making money with our company. Now, I want you to ask a question to you. With $17,000, will it change the style of living that you're living right now? When I was asked that question, I said, of course. Of course this can change the way that I live. And that's why I'm doing this business. That's why I'm so excited about this business, because thanks to this business, I'm able to achieve the dreams that I've always desired. Now, let's do this. Now, we have a great business, we have a great product, but who's going to support me, and how do I get the knowledge to develop my network? We have International Networkers Team. We're a team of individuals that are professionals, and we're here to help you out. We're here to help you do this business, because our idea is that if we help you be successful, we will be successful. So we dedicate a lot of time to be able to help you, to be able to for you to develop your business as soon as possible. We have an educational system that works. We have motivational CDs. We have PowerPoint presentations. We have tons of stuff online that it's free, that you can download from the internet. You don't have to pay anything for it. If you have internet, you have access to tons of information, and we don't charge you for it. We just want you to be successful with your for-life business. We don't make a business out of the educational system. No, we want you to be successful, and we know that if you get the education that you need in this business, you will become successful with for life. We have training centers all over the United States and all over the world, so wherever you want to develop this business, you're easily able to do it. Why? Because we have the support, that you need in order to do this. Now it's time to take charge of your future. They say that the economical situation that we find ourselves in right now has to do with the decisions that we've made in the past 5 years. And the economical situation that we're going to find ourselves in 5 years, it's for decisions that we are making now. So go out there, make a good decision, join our team, and let's get together, let's get to work, let's get you making money. Remember that this business is not about selling. If you want to sell, you can make an extra 25% on top of everything. In this business, you can reach financial independence that you've been looking for your whole life. Instead of spending time, an hour or 2 hours watching TV, you can spend that hour or 2 hours doing something productive, something that's going to help you, something that's going to help your family, your children, and your grandchildren. You're going to leave a legacy for your generations to come. So go out there, take a leap of faith, and let's work on your future and on your success. Now, at the end of every single presentation, I always give thanks to my upline. So whoever invited you, whoever told you about this business, give them a thanks, because they're the ones who thought about you. They said, hey, I know a visionary, I know a person that wants to be successful in life, and I'm going to tell them about it. So give a big thanks to that person. I always give thanks not only to the person that told me about the business, but I give a thanks to God, because I've been blessed with this great business. So go out there. God bless, good luck with your business, and I'll see you at the top.